always on the go, but the day just won't be one without your Hollywood fix. Let Golden State Media Concepts Entertainment Podcast take care of that. Jordan and Keith is Entertainment Tonight meets Access Hollywood.
I'm Jordan. The guy laughing, that's Keith.
Yeah, I'm Keith.
An all-inclusive look of pop culture.
Now streaming in 30% more countries, it's the Golden State Media Concepts Entertainment News Podcast with Jordan and
Keith.
Keith, thank you. All right.
More
now,
streaming. I like it.
Yeah, I know. We're moving on up.
30 more minutes of footage. Additional. Special. Bonus.
It's cool. We're just adding kind of like another 30 minutes to a resume right now.
Yes. And we're no longer in the slums of Barcelona. So
absolutely not. No,
let you know.
Not today. So we've got a lot to talk about this entertainment because if we didn't, we wouldn't have a podcast most likely. So
this is true.
This is very true. So
this is true.
So
entertainment news.
Entertainment news.
News of the entertainment. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Should I start it?
Please do, Jordan.
Okay. Then I will. If you're gun to my head, I'll do it. J. Cole.
Yes.
Cute. He did the gun thing to my head.
Yes.
Cute. Okay. All right. By the way, before we get started, can I ask you something?
Sure.
How do you like my new radio persona look?
I love the glasses, man. You're kind of reminding me of the superhero Plastic Man with those glasses, though. Actually,
is there why? What's
because he's got these kind of his glasses. He has glasses similar to that.
They're cheap looking sunglasses.
Yeah.
I got these. These are they say Wells Fargo on the side of them, and I got them from a state fair here. So this is I thought this would be my cool radio look. Sunglasses indoors.
You got them from the state fair, you know. They should pay for that.
They tricked us into just giving them a little bit of a shout out.
Yeah, they got lucky. So
I thought sunglasses in a dimly lit recording studio. I'm a regular Howard Stern type.
Oh.
No?
Really? Is that what you aspire to? You could be so much more.
Oh, thank you. I don't think I aspire, but, while on the way to my aspirations, let me make a pit stop into Sterntown.
Stop it. Let it go.
Talking Stern with the... Okay, I'm sorry. All right. So J. Cole. Okay. All right. Ready? All right. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. So J. Cole, being as famous and rich and likable as he is, was seen riding a bus in New York. And he was just there. I mean, he made $11 million last year, and he's just hanging out on a bus. He took a picture with an aspiring rapper, just kind of being a down-to-earth guy. So I guess that puts us on the ranking board here, that J. Cole is one of our most likable rappers alive.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, probably, I suppose. I mean, that's very down to earth. That is cool. So
yeah,
that's cool.
If you had $11 million, would you take a bus?
Probably not.
No, me neither.
So, yeah. So, but maybe he doesn't like to drive. Hey.
Either way, very respectable. I really appreciate that. That's very cool.
Well, yeah, and he might be doing that too, just to be a people watcher, because that could help with future stories, future songs.
Yeah, maybe this is for inspiration. But either way, that's not bad to me either. I still think that's really cool.
No, I think it's very down to earth.
I think he's just a cool dude. I think we don't give J. Cole enough credit. When's the last time we talked about J. Cole in this show?
Well, when we reviewed his live CD, but that's in the different podcast.
Yeah, different podcast. We still did it, but so just a lot of respect for him.
So J. Cole bus riding. That's
J. Cole bus riding.
All right, where was he going?
Name of the show. Not sure yet, but J. Cole bus riding.
You just know he was on the bus.
He's just on the
bus.
You
got a picture of him? You got a picture of him on the bus?
I do. It's actually a really cool picture.
All right.
Check this out.
You're not just making this up, Jordan?
Well, bam. Look at that. Right? Riding the bus in Queens.
And the girl in front of him, she's all cheesing, like,
everyone's so excited. I would be too. And he just kind of looks like Bigfoot, just kind of like, what's going on? A camera.
That's cool.
Very cool.
That is a cool picture. All right. You can go online and see that, folks. J. Cole really was on the bus, just doing his thing, just being a regular person.
J. Cole on a bus.
Yeah.
That should be the name of his next album, On the Bus.
That would have been awesome if he was like, trying to get to my concert.
Instead of J. Cole live, it's J. Cole on a bus. Yeah. On a concert, that would have been great too. I'm sorry. Other news stories, I forgot.
Yes.
Do you want to do the Johnny Depp thing?
Why, Jordan? I think I do. Let me do the Johnny Depp thing.
Out of Our Depth, our weekly Johnny Depp segment.
Yes. Days of Our Lives for Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, man.
Yeah.
The divorce drama. Apparently it's intensifying. And he wants a confidentiality agreement with Amber, which, folks, that basically means that if she signs that, she can't talk about what went on in their marriage. So,
like, Keith, this has been your job to follow along with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard.
Oh yeah, So,
and we've been kind of like, oh, I guess I'm on Johnny Depp's side. Oh, no, I guess I'm on Amber Heard. You know, Johnny Depp, Amber Heard. Whose side are you on at this very moment?
oh well, I'm on his.
And it's likely to change by tomorrow because with the next story out. So you're not at fault.
You know what? See, and you love trying to put me on the spot.
No, it's that's where the beauty of the show comes out.
I'm on Justice's side. You know what?
Leave it to Keith to go with the safest answer to this.
I'll give it to you like this, Jordan. So if you haven't heard it, there's 3 sides to a story, bro. Yours, mine, and the truth.
Okay.
So I'm on the side of the truth.
All right.
Let it rain.
It's a risky thing to take Johnny Depp's side because it's either taking the side of a liar or a wife beater.
It's
wife
risky
beater
taking
is
her side
yeah.
too. They're both looking a little bit.
I feel like the safest answer if you had to choose one would be Amber Heard's side because if it's like, oh, I took her side, but she was lying.
Taking Amber's side.
The safe answer, but I knew I liked Johnny Depp a lot longer than I liked Amber Heard, but that's why this whole story hurts more. So.
Okay.
So they're trying to file a non-disclosure agreement?
Well, he's trying to get her to sign a confidentiality agreement, yes.
Okay.
So,
which is,
does
that sound suspicious to you, or does that just seem like a normal thing people do when they're celebrity?
When you're a celebrity and you're trying to, and because you're a celebrity, his name, his reputation, his public persona, that's all a part of how he makes his money. So if there is a public persona that he is somebody who's drinking too much, taking drugs, and beating up on his young wife, that could hurt his career.
Yeah. So they're just trying to end the bad stuff.
So this is a way to protect yourself. Whether it's Johnny Depp or Amber Heard, any celebrity in this type of situation would probably try to go that route. To get someone to do that. So, because usually if they're signing that agreement, that usually means money will get passed, but you're going to have to sign this before any money gets shelled out, for a settlement. You know what I mean?
She's been very adamant on not signing anything. She's refused on several, times to sign a, non-disclosure. So he's he's proposed 2 different versions of the confidentiality agreement. Mm-hmm. And he's even said, he would be, he's willing to consider revisions to it or, alternate the, the draft. But she's just been saying no. Even her legal counsel could alter it. Yeah, she's still been saying no.
Yeah, so they're going back and forth. But like I said, I get it because he makes a lot of money now. So, and like I said, public perception is almost everything when you're a movie star or when you're a celebrity. So if the public perceives you in a negative way, that will and can affect your bank account and your job. So,
and divorce is kind of like the end all fight because not only do you have to separate everything, but you're kind of seeing who gets what, right? Well, I feel like her kind of having the public open is kind of her biggest weapon right now as far as kind of getting everything settled.
It's been working for her and against her. Remember the story
there was some against,
the ex-girlfriend and the restraining order.
Honestly, I think it's
the
more
assault
for.
charge. And
I think it's been working more for because Johnny Depp he's a fantastic actor. He's been around for a long time. Everybody has their favorite Johnny Depp movie, but now that you've he's seeing a lot of scrutiny. People are kind of turning their heads.
Well,
it's a dangerous thing.
It seems like it's definitely become a he said, she said story.
It really is, yeah.
So, it's easy to take sides in any camp. That's why I say I'm on the side of justice and truth.
And we might not find out what really happens for another couple decades.
Well, especially once she signs the agreement, because I get the feeling that he's not going to budge until she signs something, and that agreement's going to be like, well, you can't speak about what went on. Period.
Yeah.
And my thing is, if you want to have a good settlement, it could be a small price to pay. So we'll see what happens. But like I said, because, when we did a story on her a few weeks ago and the ex-girlfriend, pressing charges for assault. So all that looked...
I guess if there's one lesson we can learn, it's
it gets murky.
Sign a prenup. Always sign a prenup. Yeah. And also don't hit women. That's... Yeah. I feel like that's an obvious one. That's why I didn't say it immediately. But come on, guys.
It's also allegedly. We love that word.
Yeah, no, allegedly.
Allegedly,
Johnny Depp's not a real human. He's a koala, and he hits women. So
will you stop it?
said allegedly. It works.
Well, now you got koalas hitting women. Stop it, dude. Leave koalas alone, bro. Leave Johnny Depp alone. It's all alleged. Let that go. Well, here's what we do know about Johnny Depp. That lately he's been slurring his words in interviews.
And he played a fantastic pirate for 3 movies.
Was it 3 or 4, bro? I can't
4?
remember now, dude.
I thought it was 3.
It seemed like there was more than that. I have to take a look.
Okay, well, when we come back from our break, we're going to have a definite how many Pirates of the Caribbean there movies are, and we're going to get into the main topic.
Dude.
Yeah, they did.
Went on forever.
I think they're making a new one.
He is a great actor, though.
He is, yeah. So,
and Amber Heard, she's a very talented lady, too. We wish them the best. So this is...
Amber Heard that. I'm sorry. Okay, well, when we come back, we're going to apologize
for
that pun.
For being cheesy.
And, yeah, I know. I feel like I play it off better. I know we'll
you
find
like
out.
to think so,
we'll find
man.
out. When we come back, we're going to get to our main story. It is Taylor Swift versus Kanye. We're going to talk about the beginning to the end. If your grandmother has no idea who these people are, just put some headphones in her ears and she will get learned up.
It's Keeping Up with Kanye. Taylor Swift feud.
Origin stories, yeah.
Taylor Swift feud origin. That's right. Origin stories.
Yeah, let's
like
make
it's
it
a comic book war. The secret wars, and it's love and hate.
All right,
you decide. Commercial. Love it. Believe.
Keep yourself in the loop of everything football. Listen to Alex and Jeremiah on the Golden State Media Concepts Football Podcast.
Hello there, I'm Jeremiah.
I am Alex, always and forever here.
Dedicated to college and NFL football. The latest football news on and off the field. NFL draft trade rumors. We've got you covered from the NFL, Big Ten, SEC, Big 12, Pac-12, ACC, and everything else in between. Listen to the Golden State Media Concepts Football Podcast.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Golden State Media Concepts Entertainment Podcast with Jordan and Keith.
Yes.
We're going to go ahead and get into the main story now.
Keeping Up with Kanye, the Taylor Swift feud origins.
This is a special one right here. So, once again, as we've done this podcast, and I'd like to say we haven't done this past a year, probably a few months.
We've done it for thousands of years.
Yeah,
Stop it.
Maybe, but... I think something that we keep running into is Kanye West.
You put the sunglasses on. You want to feel cool now? Okay. You getting into character? Go ahead.
I'm getting into the character.
All right. All right.
So I think that's a thing, kind of, though, right? It's something that you keep returning to. There's just a lot of crap going on constantly with Kanye and Taylor Swift. So this is something, since it kind of gets complicated and it's kind of a long list, we're going to go ahead and kind of go from the beginning until what's happening right now.
Yeah, break it down, dude.
So you guys know. So we're going to go all the way back to the good old year 2009.
Okay.
Good year for being alive.
Well, Jordan was a wee lad. Go ahead.
Just a child, just a 4-year-old
wee
child.
Lad. Go ahead.
So back then, she won the MTV Video Music Awards for "You Belong with Me."
Yes.
For Best Female Video.
Yes.
So when she's going up,
and
to
I
the
had
acceptance
no
speech,
idea who she was at that time.
You didn't?
No,
but
not at
you
all.
knew after the story, though, right?
Yeah.
So I guess there's some truth to those lyrics.
I told you that. A few weeks ago. But go ahead.
We'll find out. Yeah.
I told you she was everywhere.
In your
that.
case, Kanye West, he jumped on stage and said, "Yo, Taylor, I'm really happy for you, and I'm gonna let you finish." But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time. One of the best videos of all time.
Yeah, he looked a little glass-eyed too. Just saying.
Yeah, well, maybe he was drunk or high. Who knows? But Beyonce went on stage and because she won an award for the video of "Single Ladies," and she invited Taylor Swift up to let her finish her speech.
Sure, she was being classy.
Yeah, that was the classiest thing she could have done.
Well, and Kanye wasn't trying to disrespect Taylor. He was just in the moment. But and keeping it real, looking at Taylor's face, she looked mortified. She did.
Yeah,
she did.
That's true.
She did.
That's true.
But go ahead.
Well, even Katy Perry, who I guess they hate each other
at this point. Yes.
Yeah, they hate each other. Back then, she was just kind of like,
competition.
How dare you, Kanye? I can't say the actual tweet because it's pretty racy.
Well, a lot of people were upset with him, and I get it. But he could have been a lot more tasteful about what he did. But ironically, she catapulted to fame even more after that.
I think winning an award for MTV Video Award, you were already doing good.
Well, yeah, but once again, I mean, she was definitely a certain demographic because I didn't know who she was. Really, I didn't. She was not in my circles. But after that thing with Kanye, everybody knew who she was.
Yeah,
and she was everywhere. She is everywhere, literally. Just saying. So famous, yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So
it worked for her. Is what I'm saying. In the end, it worked for her. But go ahead.
Yeah. So Kanye West, the next day, he apologized for it on the Jay Leno show, saying, I was wrong. I'm not even going to try to justify it because
he even called her mom. Apparently, spoke to her mom. So.
Yeah. No, actually, the next day on September 15th, one day later, Taylor Swift was on The View, and she said that she never even received an apology from Kanye West yet. So that I think what you're referring to came in later. Never even received an apology about it then. And this is her quote. My overall thought process was something like, wow, I can't believe I won. This is awesome. Don't trip and fall. I'm going to get to thank the fans. This is so cool. Oh, Kanye West is here. Cool haircut. What are you doing there? And then, ouch. And I guess I'm not going to get to thank the fans. So, didn't even get an apology from that. That happened. Mm-hmm. Things were already on a rocky start for their best friendship.
Uh-huh.
So the next day, they do a public apology, the very next day after that. She publicly acknowledges that, she accepts the apology. Kanye apologized to her after the View thing.
Where? So he did a public apology where?
Or no, he didn't do a public apology. He called her and she publicly said, I've forgiven him.
I thought he said he spoke to her mom. He told Jay Leno he spoke to her mom.
Was it that, or was Jay Leno saying what would...
He said he spoke to her mom. So yeah, dude, like I said, he spoke to her mom.
Yeah, no, you're right. I was wrong. Okay.
Question me.
So
Anyway.
So sorry about that. So, I mean, if we could pick up, one of the biggest things that happened after that, the publicly apologizing thing, was Obama offhandedly called Kanye West a jackass.
Yeah.
So
that wasn't real presidential. Just saying. It wasn't.
It was my kind of president.
That was out of line. He shouldn't have said that. He should have kept out of it.
Probably, maybe, but still, I loved it. I'm glad it happened.
There's lots of jackasses.
Yeah, no, and there totally are, but I think he nailed it. So, So he sends West on September 4th, a little bit later, sends another apology to Taylor Swift, this time through Twitter, which is also, Kanye West's kind of main instrument for making everybody upset.
That's just so impersonal, but go ahead.
Yeah, so Swift debuts a new song next year at the MTV Awards, which is called Innocent, which is kind of like a backhanded reference, or at least it was viewed as that, from the ordeal that happened last year, including the lyrics, "Who you are is not what you did. You're still an innocent. It's okay. Life is a tough crowd. 32 and still growing up now." So she released that. It was kind of sweet. Later that night, Kanye West performed his new song, Runaway, which was interpreted as his response to the media treated him in the aftermath.
Oh, great song.
Yeah.
Great song. Great album, too.
It was a great album, yeah. I mean, it's hard to talk bad about Kanye West. He's a really
album,
great,
dude.
talented guy. During on Ellen DeGeneres later on, he kept his peacemaking thing by saying that it was a combination of sincerity and alcohol that
I
did
told
it for
you
him.
he was glassy-eyed.
Yeah,
glossy-eyed.
I think he definitely was. So,
you could see that. You could see that when it happened.
So
you put the glasses back on. All right, Men in Black over here. What's going on?
He then revealed later on that he was just pure pressure, that he apologized and he doesn't have one regret, and that he's not going to give you a full-on apology because he just doesn't think he needed one to give one.
That's just him trying to get more publicity. Anyway,
during the Grammys, the two were hanging out, and they seemed like they were fun friends.
Sure.
And even then, later on, that a few days later, they said that they were going to collaborate and that they wanted to work together. It would have been fun.
Okay.
Right. So I mean, nothing bad so far. That was back in 2015. Yeah, probably not. No, that probably did. But 2015, they wanted to hang out. So they were even having dinner together a little bit, last year around February. So seemed like they were still being friends, right? So things kind of got weirder, though. As she was kind of saying that he's a friend, she even quoted as saying, "I feel like I wasn't ready to be friends with him until I found out he had some sort of respect for me. And he wasn't ready to be friends with me until he had found out that she had some respect for him." So then Kanye and her both reached a place where they would really say nice things about her music and his music, and he'd say nice things about what she's accomplished.
Well, yeah, and it looks like too that before this album came out that they were friends. And I mean, because when you watch this video where he's talking to her on the phone and Rick Rubin's like sitting next to him sleeping, he seems to be really into the conversation with her.
Yeah, he does.
He seems to be real genuine. And what he said, when you listen to what he's saying, it's not the Kanye that you see publicly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like he's got that on-off switch. And probably most of the entertainers do. And that's fine because, it's for them, it's a show. A lot of times it's a show. It's what gets people talking. It's what gets them going. It's what keeps them popular. Because like they said, the only bad publicity is no publicity at all. So... But go ahead. What are you about to say about Kanye?
Well, no, she was just saying that that they're on good terms. Like kind of good friends. They're not great friends, but they're still friends. They're taking a nice step. They haven't planned on collaborating, but it's not like it's not in the future.
Right.
And then they kind of make like a joke about it. Like on the next MTV Awards or the video the VMAs. As you want to call them, she was just kind of saying, "Hey, we're actually kind of good friends. We're doing good now." So they took a picture together. They're happy.
Yes, and there's more to that, but we're going to go to a commercial break.
Thank
when
you.
we come back, more keeping up with Kanye and the Taylor Swift feud origins, love and hate.
See you guys soon.
Yeah.
Tired of searching the vast jungle of podcasts? Now listen close and hear this out. There's a podcast network that covers just about everything that you've been searching. Hey! The Golden State Media Concepts Podcast Network is here. Nothing less than a podcast bliss with endless hours of podcast coverage. From news, sports, music, fashion, cooking, entertainment, fantasy, football, and so much more. So stop lurking around and go straight out to the Golden State Media Concepts Podcast Network. Guaranteed to fill that podcast itch. Whatever it may be. Visit us at www.gsmcpodcast.com. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and download us on iTunes, SoundCloud, and Google Play.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the newest podcast sensation. No, we're coming back. We were doing our timeline. That's what I remember now. We were doing a timeline on Taylor Swift and Kanye West.
Yes.
And we're just going to kind of finish up now. We pretty much got you caught up on the story of how this has happened. Now we're really going to kind of get into what's happening next. So... all of that crazy stuff was happening, right?
Keeping up with Kanye.
Taylor said this.
Swift
Kanye said this, much like the Johnny Depp thing.
Yes. He said, she said.
He said, she said. Now, the weird thing that happened here, though, the not-so-cool part of this, Keith...
is what?
Is the fact that he claimed that, he made a phone call, he did the protocol, he said everything right for his famous video saying, hey, is this okay with you, Taylor? She says, yeah, sure it is. At least that's what he says. So whenever he comes out to play the song... she dedicates her speech to winning, Taylor Swift, to kind of saying how terrible that is, her response to, like, how dare you, Kanye kind of thing. Which isn't, what she said, but it's basically, it was to call out Kanye, So, because, how she's never heard that before, that's terrible. Then the next thing that we know, is that she, Kim Kardashian's like, he totally did it right. He called her. She said it was fine. They were on the phone for an hour. That's not fair. In an interview with GQ, how dare her kind of thing.
Well, and she usually doesn't speak too much about her husband in that way. So, but she felt compelled to. So
I guess this is, a time where, he's finally in the right. Let's take advantage
He's
of
been
that.
all right a few times about different things.
Yes, I'm too hard on him,
So,
I really am.
People have a love to hate thing about Kanye, and I get it. I mean,
and this whole thing makes him look better.
So, well, sure. And we will confess Taylor Swift and Kanye West are great rock stars in that capacity. They are very newsworthy people. They are doing their thing. They are playing their roles very well. very well.
Yeah, I think so. They both deserve respect.
Yeah,
but
so he won
not
this
for
round.
This story.
He definitely won this match, this round, but it's not over.
So he posted his video Famous, and it was it had nude wax figures of celebrities, including Taylor Swift.
And I finally saw that video, bro, because at first it was just on Tidal exclusively.
Was it uncensored?
Yeah, when I saw it, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I finally saw it, but it took a while though. First, you had to watch it on Tidal. So, but now I got it. I mean, I finally saw it.
Was it good? Was it worth watching?
It's a trip, man. It's kind of it's creepy and fascinating and entertaining.
Okay. You're disturbing at some point. That happened, right? I mean, it definitely did, and she was very angry about that as well. And finally, Kim Kardashian, she posted on her Snapchat video footage, proof that Kanye West and and Taylor Swift talked about the song beforehand, and that she was cool with it.
And what's interesting is when you see him talking to her, he just seemed like a really nice person. It was a real genuine conversation he seemed to be having with her, So he seemed like he was really concerned about what she thought about the song. Now, it's true, he didn't use the B word in that phone call or the part that we saw. So she's right about her tweet in that regard, but she stated initially that they had the phone call and they never spoke about the song at all. Didn't she say that?
Yeah, no,
right?
They both had some guilt in it, but really Taylor Swift kind of just thought, no, not absolutely.
She tried to get brand new.
Who would have, recorded? She was trying to kind of take out the confusion, make sure that people knew she didn't want.
Are you familiar with that term? We'll make sure you are.
What
brand
is it?
New, brand new. So when someone says, "Why are you trying to get brand new on me?" that means that why are you trying to flip the script, or why are you trying to act like this is something you never heard of before, or why are you trying to act like you don't know what I'm talking about?
Can I get the origin of the?
It's just slang. It's just urban vernacular, bro.
Yeah. Like,
urban vernacular. Yeah.
What time period is this?
Oh man, this phrase has probably been around for the past 5 or 10 years, maybe.
Okay.
So, if I say why you acting brand new, that's what that means. Taylor Swift got brand new with Kanye in this regard, and then Kim had to come in and check her.
There's a lot going on right now, including people saying that Kim Kardashian could technically be arrested. That Kim Kardashian and Kanye West are expecting to get sued from this. There's a lot going on, but
the funny part is, I'm sorry. Well,
the biggest part is, can I say this?
Go ahead.
This is destroying the internet. This is there was a trending hashtag.
People love
Kim
that,
exposed Taylor party.
So that just means Kanye's record sells more, Taylor's record sells more. So it's just But here's what's the beautiful part.
But this is the thing. Besides selling records, what this really is going to do. It's kind of damaging Taylor Swift's reputation more than anything else ever has.
Because everyone
I
thought
think
she was
we've all kind of
innocent.
seen her as like our Annie, America's sweetheart. And now that this has happened, I don't know who to go to.
Go to Katy Perry, apparently.
Yeah.
So that'd be cool if Katy, likes us from this. That'd be nice. So, shameless plug, yes. But yeah, man. So someone tells you, if they say to you, "Why you acting brand new, Jordan?" Now you know what that means. They're saying, "Why you trying to act like you don't know what I'm talking about?" Why are you trying?
Or they can say, "Why you Taylor Swiftin'?"
Oh,
Taylor
ouch!
Swiftin'. New phrase, yeah.
Have to work that in there. Okay, all right, but that's the Keeping Up with Kanye segment, man. Taylor Swift Feud origins, the love and hate. So back and forth, man. Yeah, America's sweetheart got busted. So
got busted.
Oh man, so it's crazy. Oh, here's what I was gonna say. But what's funny is that they're like, "Oh, I can't wait to get sued." And then once you say that, then everyone's like, "I'm not going to sue you because you want me to." Like with his video for Famous, he's like, "Will someone sue me, please?" So it's like it's total reverse psychology, and it's working. Seriously.
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, I mean, because if they charge Kim, it just makes Taylor look bad. If they sue, it just makes Kanye more popular. So it's just social media is weird. It's real, man. It's a whole new world now, isn't it, with communication, I tell you.
It is a whole new world. And I guess, guys, that's been the whole story. Now we're going to finish with another article that's happened, another
And what's
news.
that? What's that? Sir?
Hastings. Do you know about Hastings, the store?
No, you mentioned that. What is Hastings?
So where I'm from, Hastings was probably the best thing about my little city town. It was something that everybody goes to hang out at. Hastings is an entertainment store, much like, I forget the place that you go to. They sell music, they sell books, movies.
Okay.
It's just all around entertainment. They do rentals some places. They're now closing down, though. All of the stores are closing down. And I know a lot of people that...
So is this an entertainment thing?
This is an entertainment thing, yeah. I mean,
why is it entertainment?
It's an entertainment store, and it's a big store.
Okay.
They're closing down everywhere. I feel like we would talk about Radio Shack if we were back then.
No,
I would have talked. I would have brought Radio Shack up.
I never would have brought that up, but okay.
Yeah, no. Well, and I'm sorry I brought up Radio Shack now, but yeah.
Well, it's all good.
Hastings.
Why are we talking about
this? Is the most entertainment store ever.
Or something?
It's a good way to end. It's a good way to end the show, Keith. Come on. All right. So the store.
So.
It's about entertainment now. It's closing down all of them. Everybody's heartbroken. So we'll find a new place. We'll find a new entertainment store.
Okay.
And I guess with.
You're a funny guy, dude.
And with that, it's in the show description. With that,
well, no, and it was.
Yeah.
I just assumed it was some celebrity clothing store. That's why.
No.
Okay.
It's a store to access celebrities.
But okay, well, it's all good, man. It's all good. So that's what's going on with Hastings. Well, thanks again for listening to us. We appreciate all of you. I am Keith.
I'm Jordan.
And you can like us on Facebook, subscribe to us on iTunes.
Or, GSMCpodcast.com.
All right, anything else?
Yeah, well, we got SoundCloud, right?
Right.
And Google Play.
There you go.
Yeah, I think that should be it.
All right, so thanks again. Like I said, we appreciate all of you, and we'll see you somewhere out in space.